Previously on New Crits on the Block.
This will help find Titans, and then you go to them and you find out who they are.
So, I figure we just, head out at the old sun up, right? Right, Catan?
He's a little upset right now.
I'm sure she'll be fine, right? She's just sleeping it off.
As like the moonlight's coming in and it's getting towards the morning, he just sort of, he just doesn't know what to do. And I should have told you this before, but you're just the most wonderful person I've ever met. Just please, don't take my sunshine away. So Catan, as he walks out with her and he sort of sings to her, and he kneels, he falls to the ground holding her as he stares into that morning sunrise. And we all leveled up. And he casts a level 5 spell. Ray's dead. So Ray's dead. And Jake, I need a little bit of help from you here because
It doesn't raise souls.
Well, it does. Though.
Oh, does it?
Kind of. So here's what it does. So because you did a weird thing, you put her in a state that doesn't actually exist in game mechanics. So now I have to fix a Yeah.
Let's go. Fuck
casting time, 1 hour, range, touch, instantation, dirt, instantaneous. You return a dead creature you touch to life, provided that it has been dead for no longer than 10 days. If the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point. It also neutralizes poisons, cures non-magical diseases. The spell, however, does not remove magical diseases, curses, or similar effects. I would have also cast Remove Curse and anything else before that if I felt that was applicable. The spell cannot return an undead creature to life, closes all mortal wounds, doesn't restore missing body parts, yada, yada, yada. And then it also says, it doesn't list it on my card, but I read it in the book. You also develop like 4 levels of exhaustion or something. It takes days to recover. You are very laid out.
Well, good thing you did that right now.
After your sleep and not before.
I couldn't. It's a level 5 spell. I had to level up. I didn't have it.
I know. That's fine. I just thought it was really funny.
I like how you don't ask the other person who has level 5 spells to just do it for you on your behalf. But
you have resurrection. You have true resurrection. That's a level 9 spell. And also it's less dramatic to have you do it.
Yeah, it makes more sense to have him do it.
That's the truth.
And now be useless for 4 days.
Not necessarily. You could use Greater Restoration to cure exhaustion. If you wish to, if you want to help.
I don't wish to.
Okay. Now, Jake, this is where I need your help.
Yes.
Because you never give us shit. So
I give you stuff.
Okay, well, give me a diamond worth 500 gold pieces.
I ignore all that material shit, man.
Diamond pieces?
You need a diamond worth 5. Hey, by the way, True Resurrection needs a diamond worth 25,000 gold pieces.
You know who's worth that probably? Beardrum.
I guess you broke a little piece off when he got sack tapped before he left.
Right.
His little quick fingers got a little break off.
I actually thought about that.
He probably shed a few, right?
Well, I can create that diamond.
Well, here's the other thing. You probably could.
I can.
Yeah.
He won't ask for anyone's help, though.
Well, no, here's the other thing, Jake. So we can do it that way. Or I can sacrifice something on my person that you feel is worth that amount of money.
Or we can sacrifice something else. Yay! Sacrifices. So fun. Okay.
One finger.
While you are casting this spell that takes an hour.
Did I say an hour?
Yeah. I think you said long. Yeah. I think it's an hour. We're going to sit here the entire next hour while you cast
said
the
it was
spell.
an hour.
This whole
yeah.
This whole spell takes an hour, and it's gonna be in the recording
In real time.
real time
boy.
casting.
Sorry, I saw instantaneous
first,
so I was
kids.
thinking duration. I didn't think hour. Okay, he walks real slow as he sings that song out there.
Oh my god.
Almost choked.
Just made Jake spit out his water.
I didn't actually spit anything out. I just
Oh no.
I got it down before the spit take
He woke up
happened.
and he started casting the spell. But I think honestly, I think he
just
does.
imagine you just walking down slowly.
So slow the whole time.
So what's
As
hard
an ash is like falling on you.
Just repeat. Just now. Here's my
and over.
Here's
and
my
like,
question: Do you repeat the song,
Or do you sing the song?
or
Just sing the-
are you really slow?
Really?
The chorus is
Oh,
for an
good
hour
Lord.
long.
Oh, that would have to be so long. Awen just like pulls a pillow over the other side of his ear, like, oh,
Keep it down over there.
yeah. Trying to trance here.
Yeah. So,
But I do think that I don't think he does it knowingly. I don't think he's like, I'm level blah 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 now, and now I have raised dead, so I'm going to cast it. I think it's more like
singing the song.
he kneels down in the morning light and he's holding her and he looks up at the light as he's finishing this chorus, and I think it just sort of happens
Yeah, for an hour.
over an hour.
Over an hour.
Over an hour.
Spontaneously happens for an hour.
During we'll say close to the end of this hour. Right when you hit that last note. You see the sky like this ashen, snowy sky with like the clouds hanging above it start to part way as the sun starts to shine through, and it kind of hits just a perfect like circle around you and Emmy. And as you kind of look up towards the sun, you see a blurry figure kind of coming towards you. And as they get within about like 10 feet, you can actually like make out this figure as it is your sister, Mithra, as she kind of takes a few steps down. Her whole body is like this glowing gold like aura around her as she takes a few steps towards you. So, this is Emmy?
Why? What? Yeah. How are you here? Why are
She
you here?
puts a hand out.
When he looks around, is time slowed almost?
No.
Or is this actively happening?
This is actively,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
The ash is falling, and as it does, like you can see this like ray of light like dissolving all the ash in like this area, like purifying
Mhm.
this section of ground. And I think with your like innate ability to feel like the holy power, essentially, you can feel that this is now like a purified, like a sanctified area.
Mhm.
As you're like asking all these questions and kind of just mumbling, she puts a finger on your lips. It's like, Catan, I don't have a lot of time. I can help. But this will be the last time we see each other.
You want to cut to someone else? Jesus.
Yeah, it cuts to Awen who's standing right behind Katana, goes, well,
Who do you choose?
well, go ahead.
Do you, I guess that is you asking for a second. Okay, yeah. We can.
Oh, the
cut.
glasses have come off.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
We will cut away, I guess.
To everyone sleeping.
Everyone's sleeping.
Just that light coming in through the window, like, turn your brights off.
Shut the shades more.
Why is this guy turning around in our freaking driveway?
I keep forgetting to put blackout shades in here.
Okay. We hop over to anyone wanted to leave? You said you had something before the break, right?
Do you need me to
Now's the
resolve this
time.
first?
It wasn't
gang, I think Caton's luck is going to turn around here.
I can feel it.
Just have a feeling,
It's not a character thing. It was more of a DM thing, but I don't think it's going to fit here.
I don't think anything's gonna fit here.
Okay, well, I can just do it then if you want.
We can resolve my thing first if we need to.
You tell me, Ben. Do you need a minute?
Do you want?
Silly?
You could take a. We could take a minute, Ben.
I got something.
I mean, he wouldn't just be like, no, yes. You know what I mean? There's gonna be so. Okay, she asked him this question. What do you mean? We still need to find a way to return your soul to a body.
Well, that's the thing, Catan. Emmy's body is just that. It's a shell right now, Catan. And as much as I would love to use this shell for, well, myself.
Oh no, that would be really weird. I thought about this many episodes ago. That'd be really weird.
You need Emmy. The world needs Emmy.
But why do you have to go?
Because I'm in a unique position.
That's fair. I don't think I would know of anyone else in your position.
I can use my soul as essentially a beacon of sorts to call her back and essentially swap spots and, well, and you can see her with like this almost like a weakish smile, just, kind of like holding back tears, but still trying to stay strong in front of her older brother. I'd be gone, but I'd be with Emmy in a way. So I would still, parts of me would still be here in her, but kind of weird now that I said that.
No, I get the idea. It's you're not. I mean, what she's essentially saying is that her consciousness wouldn't exist, but her essence of energy is essentially what's replacing her.
Yeah.
So it's like she's feeding the catalyst to bring her back.
But it's kind of a now or never thing. And once it's done, that's it.
What if...
Catan, there is no other way. She's either gone forever or I am.
You can't ask me to make that choice. You can't expect me to decide.
Well,
that's not fair.
She puts her hand on your cheek, kind of kneels down. That's the thing, Catan, I wasn't asking. What? And she puts her hand on the chest of Emmy as you see the light start to grow wider around, like the circle around you start to get wider and wider. And you see her as she looks back up to you and smiles. Thank you for saving me, Catan. And then the light's gone. She disappears. And you hear and you look down and Emmy's eyes are open and she's looking into your eyes.
Hey.
Okay, so now we're gonna cut away to the other three. Hey, you guys freaking leveled up, dude. Whoa. Let's get all
If
that.
it wasn't clear, I got 5th level spells.
Let's get away from that depressive shit. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a
Ugh.
little happy. It's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Yeah.
The best stories are.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll just do mine real quick. Catan got level 5 spells. That's it.
Sick. I mean, that's
really
big.
cool. Yeah, but that's his no abilities, no anything. HP increase, level 5 spells, which I just used. So, yep.
Yep.
So
Awen didn't get much of anything. He got one cool thing that I don't want to say what it is until I use it. I'll
That's
unveil
fair.
it then.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know what? I don't want to know because it's
not
so
like
much
you
more
can't
fun
just
to
look into the player's handbook and look at level 18
Yeah, but he won't.
I won't.
ranger.
Yeah.
Why would
That's
I
what
want
you
to?
do.
I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise of my story being ruined.
Yeah, so I got a cool little ability. It's not a story ruining ability.
Yeah, it's not feeble mind.
It's not people. It's not.
I'm just giving you shit.
I
It's
think
not
it
feeling
played
like-
out very nicely, actually.
No, I think it was great, which is why I prefer not to know some of the spells you guys can do, because then I can't build against it.
Yep. So
You
it's
also
not
can't plan for it.
It's not a world
No,
altering thing. It's just a cool little thing.
which makes it a
and
little
I'll-
more
I'll use it.
organic, because the world can't always plan for everything, Ben.
Oh wow, it's very deep.
Yeah.
No,
Very
I know.
wise,
I mean, the
Jake.
whole point of this is to actually be like it's literally improv. So it's kind of good to not know everything.
Wait, is this improv?
Not to Ben, it isn't.
I saw him reading the song when he was singing it. So
I wasn't singing it. I was crying it. It's different.
And that's it for Awen. So a few more HP and not much else. Pretty boring level up.
sorry, I'm just digging this shit over here.
Sorry, no, we have a. We'll
You'll hear about
You'll
it.
hear about it in the. some of the-
Hey, listeners, you'll hear about it.
You'll
you
hear
probably
about
actually
it.
heard
Probably
it,
already
right?
have already.
Yeah, already. But yeah. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Kind of boring. I got, well, not really boring. I got spell mastery.
I just have mastery of spells.
I got
Well,
this
it's like-
thing
so that-
called Arcane Master now. I don't
Just
know.
Basically, do
Well,
anything I want.
I mean, it's not like, so I get to select one level 1 spell, one level 2 spell, and I can cast them at will, and it doesn't expend a spell slot.
Wait, so you don't even have a purpose for level 1 or 2 spell slots anymore?
Just one
Just one.
spell in
Just
each
one
of
spell.
those.
It's
Oh.
specific spell.
Oh, okay. So you just use that one spell. So you turn that. It's like turning that one into a cantrip.
Yes.
Essentially.
Essentially.
Oh, okay,
Did
okay.
you choose?
Well, he can only use
I did.
Which ones?
Took Scorching Ray
Of course.
as level 2, and then Shield as level 1.
Ooh.
No, I think
Shield's a
you
good
can
one.
cast them at 3rd level. I
Yeah,
think
you
that's-
can upcast them.
that
Right, but then that takes a spell slot.
Correct.
No. These ones, I think you get them at 3rd level. Like you get to upcast them to 3rd level for free. I think. I'm just letting you know because
Okay.
Shield does not have upcasting abilities, so you might want to consider something else. But
Well,
hey,
but it's still a good one to just have all the time.
that's true.
yeah.
That's
Shield
a-
is
Shield anytime,
very
'cause
useful.
You don't
Hey,
want to.
why do you think I dipped in the Hexblade?
Yeah, shield is a very useful spell to have.
Yeah.
It is. Anyway,
At all
just something to
times.
think about. But definitely, being able to upcast a level 2 spell to level 3 for free is fun.
It's fun.
But anyway, you don't have to answer that right now. It's not like we're going to be like, oh no, you said it and you're not allowed to, you know what I mean? Like,
You might.
I will.
Ben might.
no,
Ben
Jake
might.
just makes you sacrifice your fucking sister for the equivalent of a 500 gold piece diamond.
Well, sorry.
Apparently to Jake, a soul is worth 500 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
pretty on par.
That's a lot of gold.
It
That
is.
actually is kind of a lot of gold if you're talking about like a commoner.
Yeah, that's a ton
one
of
gold.
gold.
Is like
Wait, a commoner's worth-
average like year's salary is like a gold ish. I think less actually.
Well, with inflation nowadays.
Oh man.
Oh man.
There's no inflation in my world. It's the perfect. Well,
perfect
Couldn't even
world,
get- couldn't
really.
get through it, huh?
Ash falling from the
Yeah.
sky.
Well, economically, it's going great.
Oh.
Financially, everything's
business is
going good.
booming.
Usually, I mean, wartime economy.
If you're in the lava business,
You think it was good when
If
nations
you're in
went
the
against each
lava
other?
business.
Imagine them all.
Not obsidian or
you
anything.
got lava stocks.
You got
Things are looking good for you.
Well, the lava stocks are skyrocketing. So
Literally.
Yeah, my investment into Lava Coin is
Yeah, Lava Coin.
crushing right now. Crushing.
Although ever since the return of Beardrum, the diamond market's fallen out.
Okay, my turn.
yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
I
What you
got-
doing over there?
I got cool stuff. I got timeless body. So for every 10
Too
years.
bad you don't have that in real life.
I know, right?
Boom. Boom roasted.
Whatever.
Hey.
Do a jumping jack.
I can't. My spine is broken.
My spine will shatter.
I know. So for every 10 years that pass, my body only ages 1 year.
Oh wow! So you're gonna live freaking druids,
I'm
dude.
going to live
Yeah.
forever.
It's the lifespan of an elf now.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then I get
Yeah.
beast spells, which means I can be in wild shape and cast spells.
That is so dangerous. I
I
honestly,
am so terrified.
yeah, I was like,
That's
you
like
guys,
the worst one that we all got for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
First
you,
one
I
for
mean.
you. Yeah.
Oh, I think also for you guys. Now I don't realize she's
Yeah,
not.
I was limited by
Yeah, yeah. When you were an animal, like, oh, we're safe.
Yeah.
yeah, now-
She can't hurt us up there.
Let me tell
Oh,
you
now
guys
I can.
something. Big shock. I looked into everyone's upgrades before this recording started just to be curious what we were
Big
getting.
shock.
And when I read Leafs, I was like, oh shit.
Mhm.
A fucking magpie is going to suddenly cast Ice Storm on me. You know what I mean?
With
Just
no
like,
remorse.
you think you're safe?
A magpie's gonna do what a magpie's gonna do.
Magpie's gonna magpie.
Yeah.
Magpie's
Uh,
gonna
Be hating. So that's all I got. And then obviously
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Just immortal
Just
body.
an immortal-
body.
an immortal
and the ability to
wizard
cast
bear.
spells as a fucking polar bear.
Yeah,
I'm
and
a
everyone
little
knows the
wizard
polar
bear.
bears are the mightiest of creatures.
Right. And now it can
Yeah.
fuck you up.
You think
real
you're
good.
bad as an apex predator. Wait till it can fucking
Thorn
cast
whip you.
fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is this a squirrel? And then fucking power word killed.
A squirrel power word kills you.
Yeah.
It
And
just
then it goes like this, oh, nuts, and runs off.
nuts.
Yeah, obviously, because
I just imagine just makes that noise they make where they like chirp. Yeah. And then you just
And you're dead.
die.
yeah.
And it's painful. Oh yeah, I can't wait to play with that. So yeah, that's what I got.
Cock-a-doodle doo.
Cockadoodle doom.
Yeah.
There it is. Shit. So anyway, have fun.
It could be it could be a good name.
No, we already
War
have-
chicken.
I'm a war chicken.
With a little armor on your beak, you know, the little armor piece.
It's great.
That's good.
That's so terrifying.
I'd be scared,
You should be.
especially if you ever played a Zelda game. I'd be terrified.
I mean, I think you can turn into a shark and then cast like tornado on yourself. Like
Yeah, I
there's
can
a
make
lot
myself
of shit. You can do.
Oh
No.
my god.
There's a lot of shit you can
So
do
many
now that is
things I
just
can do
not. It's concerning.
Yeah, this was like the one like thing I was like, man, I can't wait to have like an epic story where everyone gets to level 20 and then they have all these cool things and all the fight scenes are super sick. And I was talking to somebody, he's like, oh yeah, dude, you have level 20 combats and everything is just fucked. It's
Yeah.
like
High level spells are game
Someone
breaking.
wishes that the fight never happened, and then you're like, oh, cool.
I cast wish. I wish the bad guy wasn't bad. And then you're like, fuck.
Counterspell. I think.
Counterspell.
Ah!
Yeah, I know. No, it's a big problem for you.
Well,
You can counterspell.
the other person, not the person casting though. So that someone else has to have it. 'cause
If I
it's a
cast
reaction.
wish and then you counterspell me, I can reaction counterspell you.
Yes, correct.
But you're supposed to not. Are reactions only not on your turn?
Nope, it can be end of turn.
They can be.
Yes,
Oh,
they
that's
can.
Fucked.
Yep, I know. It's really
I don't like that rule. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
by just making up the rules as I go.
And sacrificing plethora of people.
Catan's emotionally distraught again. Anyway, so
Level up! Yay!
We did it, gang.
You guys are now 18.
level 18,
Yes.
yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
17-1, but never gonna hit that level 20. Oh well.
You never can roll one either, so it's fine. It's perfect for you.
Oh, what
about Ooh.
this? That's a nice 6.
And the 6.
I had it upside down. That's the second 6 I rolled today. All right.
Luckily, we're not rolling at all today, ever.
Yeah, roll for girlfriend return.
Roll for emotional
Girlfriend
damage.
return.
Yeah.
I
So
love that GIF.
I think what happens next? Like, where do you want to go here, Jake?
Well, you have 4 days of fucking exhaustion.
No.
Or
I mean,
4 levels of exhaustion. So
yeah,
that's
here's the
gonna
thing.
take some time.
She has 4 levels of exhaustion. I'm
Oh.
fine.
Oh, I thought it was you.
Oh, I thought you said you
I thought
gained
you're
4 levels
tapped.
of exhaustion.
No. I'm
that-
fine.
Okay, I take back my laughing.
Yeah, I didn't know why you guys were so upset about that. I was like,
Because we thought you
We all
had
thought
it.
she just needs to take a
Yeah,
Yeah.
too.
Way to start this perilous journey we're going to be going on.
I think
Yeah.
okay, so maybe there's a misunderstanding. Coming back from the dead is exhausting for the person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I thought it like
I thought
zapped
like
you.
both of you were
No.
extremely exhausted.
I'm fine, although I'm sure that process is not particularly easy as a level 5 spell, but for paladin,
And
no.
you did already burn your level 5 spell now. Right?
Now it's
'Cause you
gone
only
for the
get
day,
one.
yeah. Feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, kinda. But no, anyway, no, he's fine. She's tired.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, then yeah, you guys can just hit the old dusty trail. As everyone, I guess the big thing is, are you guys walking out of the tower to see
Yeah, well, I think we're going to be like, where's Catan?
Yeah,
Where's
we're gonna
Emmy?
Be getting.
They're just gone.
yeah.
They're not in the living room.
And you would see
area
a
anymore.
big like flash of light outside once like the thing, the resurrection actually happened.
Sure.
It was a big like kind of
Yeah, and I'm sure
flash
you
of
guys are
light.
not a little sensitive to explosions.
Well, it wasn't an explosion. It's
But
more
I'm
of
just
like
saying, like-
it's just like a lightning bolt with no sound that will like run off next to your window. Still very noticeable.
Would we like feel the magic stuff? Like my little magic spell senses are tingling. Like,
Feel the magic.
that was a big boy somebody just popped out.
That was a big
You know
boy.
what I mean? Like that's a lot of charge just coming out of the. Like imagine like when you go to like you scuffle your socks on the carpet. Like I feel like
Zap.
you get a little zappity do.
Well, here's the
from
thing.
that.
She
That's
can
a
see
big
auras,
boy.
but
That's a big
can
boy.
she kind of see through like walls? Like how far does that go? Because we said it's like true sight, right?
Yeah, it's true.
I can see
sight.
through your clothing. I think I could see through a wall.
That's what I mean. Like I think you can we could joke around about this. Like, can you see
I
through
think
your
it's
own
like I
eyelids?
think it's like
I
the
feel that
same
would be a
thing with
bit
like
game breaking though.
Yeah.
no, I think it was
That's
like
why true sight's a problem.
Essentially, what I did was it was like true sight in the sense of the aura scene and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think if I remember correctly, I worked at like a lot of the other spells like message and things like that, like 1 inch thick wall or,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
a
yeah.
foot of concrete kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
thin
like
piece of lead.
yeah,
So, yeah. No, I mean
That's probably for the best. I don't want to see you guys in the bathroom and stuff.
It's
Doing, like,
always
your
hard.
private
you
elf
could see,
stuff.
like why can't I see the
No, we
aura
already discussed
dropping?
that you can tell what's hanging.
I do know that.
Um,
That's fine.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of soul stuff going on out there.
Yeah. Do I sense it?
I
Do
think
feel it?
I think
Give
that
me-
there's some aura stuff happening out there.
Give me what would that be for a druid? Like I would guess like a wisdom check or like I want to say I would guess Arcana 2 in a way, but I feel like you're more of like a wise
I mean, I think it's just perception.
perception. Yeah, probably would just be the best bet.
Yeah.
Let's do perception. Make a perception check. Motherfucker.
Given that she is like sensing.
Sorry, I feel like I haven't been like rude to you guys in a long time, so feel like it was
Just an
time.
11?
So you sleep through it.
You see the
2 more
light.
minutes.
Okay.
You see the flashlight,
See the
and
light.
you would see a like goldish blue aura next to Catan's aura, which if I remember correctly is blue.
Yeah, everyone's light blue.
All the
I got
So it's-
kind of red
it's-
darkish for a second when I went devil mode.
True, very true. Good times. A lot of deals made over here.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Jake is just Satan.
dude, honestly, that'd be so tight.
Satan's just a
So
just a
rad.
DM who just makes you make terrible decisions.
Oh, but then I could have my own TV show, like Deal or No Deal. But and instead of like giving you money, I take things that you love and give you something that you might not
Sounds like a great show.
Yeah, you're like you can become famous, but you have to sacrifice your whole family. Not too bad. I think it's a good trade.
How famous? Yeah.
No.
No, that was a rhetorical question.
Oh yeah. I was like, I'll answer. I'll tell you right now, Matt, how famous I'll let you get.
Do we all roll that perception check? I don't know what you want us to do.
I would say,
here's the thing. If you don't notice, I'm going to walk inside. I'm actually going to be like, well, I guess I just live out here now.
I would say, yeah, I would assume everyone would make that perception check to feel the holy power.
The other thing is that elves only need to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We kind of like started our rest midday. I imagine they're just like awake.
You're just chilling.
Well, I'd assume you guys didn't just go to sleep right away.
I got rolled at 18.
18?
Perception?
Perception.
9.
9? Okay. You saw a flash of light. You said 18?
What a big shock that A1's being Snoopy.
Yeah, I would say
Even
like
passively Snoopy.
you had you watched Catan like walk out with Emmy, but obviously in A1 fashion you're like not gonna
Going to bury her. Not gonna
Weird.
do.
Yeah.
For him, it's just getting out of work. He's like, ooh, thank God there's only one shovel.
Yeah, you. I think that was in the moment where like you were passing without trace to like the kitchen to get something to eat, and you saw him like walking out. You're like,
Blends into
He's, like,
blends into the
blends
wall.
into
It was a
the
huge
wall.
painting on the wall. He just like of a person looking like him, and he just like poses next to it.
have like an apple streusel like halfway in your mouth. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna as we're all kind of sitting in downstairs, I'm gonna fold my copy of the Daily Dragon and just kind of to myself just say, Caton's up to something out there. Still just reading it. I don't care, but I notice it. But
yeah, you guys would see this giant flash of light outside as you can hear Sven like you just hear like a bunch of like pans and pots like fly all over, like crash around. So, oh my God, do you see the lightning?
yes, Fan, we saw it.
Yeah, there's more storm stuff happening out there.
No, I said Catan is up to something out there.
Are you trying to say there's a storm on top of snow on top of the fire?
No, Catan is doing
Is that
something.
really that unusual? I mean, I
It's
gesture anywhere.
yes. Are you asking if this is unusual?
No, anything on top of this is unusual.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I feel like it would be. Like if you see a flying unicorn, that's unusual. But then if you see
we got one of those.
a pig flying,
I mean, that is Lexi.
a pig flying right next to the unicorn, that's just as weird. You can't discount the flying pig because you saw a unicorn.
I don't know. I'm a bit numb to everything right now. So
Well, you guys do some really weird shit. So I'm only here making apple streusels. Okay,
can I have one?
in a minute. They got to rest.
No, but-
rest.
You don't need to rest, Streusel.
Yes, you do. For 2 minutes. You don't want it piping hot, okay? Unless you do, then you burn your mouth. Go ahead, have some.
I cast wish and I move forward in time 2 minutes.
I bypass this conversation.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
That's the use of wish.
I need it now.
It's my streusel, and I want it now.
Oh my God.
Did you want to wish that streusel?
So wish that into my belly.
Wish that right in my mouth.
Okay, so you guys walk out of the building.
Yes, I think
Go
it is.
investigate.
I think there's probably a moment where I'm just there with her.
Yes.
Before they show up. It's
Yeah,
not like- yeah.
she's coughing. She's coughing, not kind of at you.
Yeah.
But she's looking.
Cover your mouth.
She like looks around, sees you.
Yeah, it's like ash falling, and I'm like looking away, like where my sister was, because I wanted to see her one last time before she vanished.
Is this hell?
Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt. This is one of those episodes where I feel real weird stepping in here because this is a heavy boy of an episode. Spoiler alert, they don't get any better anytime soon. So, friends, buckle up. I'm going to make this one really quick because I got to go to the little boys' room. I'm I'm holding it something fierce right now. So let's see how fast I can go through this before we have any problems, okay? If you want to help our podcast grow, there's a couple things you can do. First and foremost, subscribe, rate, and review our podcast wherever you get our podcast from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you listen to, whatever podcatcher you use, go there, leave a 5-star review, hit that subscribe button, and write a nice little synopsis on that review about why you like us so people who stumble upon or happen upon our podcast might read your review and think, you know what? This person knows what they're talking about. I like their style. I'm going to give this podcast a listen myself. Another thing you do to help us out is follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We are constantly posting content from previous episodes, behind the scene footage, recording days, the drinks that we're drinking that day, the bits that we do that you can actually see us do in real life, which is, I love going back and watching those memories because that's what this is about, right? Making memories. All right, Matt, you're taking too long. Come on, bud, hurry it up here. The best way you can help us there is by either tagging people you think might like our podcast or by sharing those little bits of content to your own social media platforms. Hit that share button, share them in your stories, share them to other people. I know it's a small thing and it's kind of a big ask, but I promise you it goes such a long way to helping us grow the podcast. And don't you want our podcast to grow? You know what else is growing right now? My bladder. Oh my God. One of the ways we love to give back to our community is we have our own New Crits Discord. That's right. It's a Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. You can come in there, talk to the cast, talk to the fans, talk about the episodes, the show in general. But if that's not your thing, you can talk about anything else, really. Anything under the sun, we pretty much have a channel for. So come in, join the fun. We have created such an inclusive, safe space. We want everybody to come in, have a good time, get to know each other, grow our fam base. So what if you're not part of that Discord, what are you waiting for? Now you might be thinking, well, Matt, I do want to help in all those ways, but how do I get to all the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will get you to all the places that I mentioned and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. We hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. We will see you next week. Until then, be safe, be excellent to each other. We love you. Bye-bye.
No, it's not. It's not hell. I mean, not. You're here. You're back. You're free. I needed to see you. I needed to talk to you. I needed to ask you something.
She kind of starts to sit up a little bit.
Yeah, she's very weak. I think at level 4 exhaustion, you're almost immobile.
Okay,
It's like bad.
She tries to, and then is no longer.
I'm holding her, you know.
And she kind of nuzzles. I guess nuzzles her way up a little bit to where she's not like just laying flat on her back. How am I here?
I'm not sure how to answer that, but you are. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. You want to get some coffee?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. And I pick her up and walk her inside, which I don't know if I turn around and everyone's just like, ah. Yeah. Hey,
What did you do?
I don't know.
Emmy's better.
Uh-huh.
See? I told y'all. Luck's turning around. See, Catan, I told you everything would be fine.
Are you okay, Emmy? Are you?
Of course he's fine. Look.
I'm not asking him. I'm asking her.
She's probably very cold. It's just,
Yeah,
let's go inside.
not feeling too great. Philippa, is she alive still?
We have a lot to talk about.
Let's go inside, I think.
And fast forward through this conversation.
I think the truce was ready.
Again, yeah. No, so I think I take her inside and I think I put her somewhere comfortable. I don't know if there's a room.
Right back on the couch.
Right back on the couch. This is where you live.
She was dead 5 minutes ago.
Here's your dead couch.
It's still warm. Kind of.
Not really.
This is your half alive bed. Now this is your
Yeah. She's
Barely
like, oh, this
alive
is really
bed.
uncomfortable. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, no, it would actually be like, why does my body fit so perfectly?
Yeah, right.
So,
You know that sleep you have when you wake up and you're like, God, I don't think I moved all night. Like almost hurt from when you wake up. Yeah. So we bring her inside, we make her comfortable, and we explain to her everything.
Yeah.
And she tells us what she knows.
yes, she
What does that reveal?
So after you guys kind of tell her what was going on, so whatever Glace put inside of us when we went to the temple for the first time, whatever we thought she took away, what that wasn't it. She put like this ice crystal in us.
Ice crystal, you say?
And over time it took us over, made us temperamental, and everything was foggy. And then you see her eyes go wide. Oh God, Catan. She like looks up to you. I've killed so many. The giants. The people of Feylair.
I'm sorry, what? The giants and the people of Feylair, when we left them, what do you mean?
You left them, Catan. I didn't.
What did Glace make you do?
They're all dead. Me and Philippa killed them all.
You didn't do that. That's not what you didn't. You didn't kill anyone. Glace made you hurt people. Glace hurt people. Glace hurt people. You are here now,
Catan.
and that's what happened.
Catan. I enjoyed it.
That's not magic, chemicals, chemistry. It's nothing that can be controlled, that can be manipulated. It's not who you are. You know that. You're here. That's why you're here. You're here because you're one of us, and
I was. Now, look, Can I have a moment with just to be alone? I know that's. I just came back and everything, but I don't know how to process all of this right now. And I just need a second, I think.
Sure, we'll give you all the time you need, Catan. Do not let her be by herself for too long. Please stay nearby. Of course, Emmy, whatever you need.
Yep, we'll just excuse ourselves, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see her kind of like lay back down and kind of absentmindedly stare up at the ceiling.
Yeah, I think Catan he like takes like a blanket and he puts it over her, but he kind of just like, and this is just something I do in real life is I put her hands on the outside of it so I can see them. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we'll just set you. No, I mean
magic ice spell is happening.
No, I mean like honestly,
Well,
we do this for real.
yeah.
You have to be able to see people's hands when they're not emotionally well.
Hey,
because
Leaf,
they
could
do
you
stuff.
could you help me outside with the thing?
Oh, yes, of course, the thing that we talked about earlier. Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
So we'll go out there. Failure.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't your brother there?
Um, y- yeah, that's what she said.
Right. Sorry, I don't mean to like alarm you or anything, but
Well, he's probably got out and isn't there anymore, right?
I don't know. Emmy was pretty powerful.
Okay. Can we go there and check?
I don't think we have time.
But if okay, he probably got out. So I'll probably find him
Okay.
there.
Right. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Why did she do that?
I don't know. Like a little mind control mischief, is one thing. Like,
Yeah, usually you kill
like
your
killing
own
a dad or something.
your own family
Right,
usually,
right.
not
Wiping out a lot of people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reconcile that, to be honest.
if she's saying is true, then she's the bad guy.
Maybe.
We can't let her do that to somebody else.
Yeah, we don't know how deep the ice crystal possession goes. Maybe it was taken out. I don't know, but
I'm glad I feeble-minded her. She deserves it.
well, let's.
Inside, you just hear Catan go, "So glad my girlfriend's back."
Yeah. Tom buzz out. Hey guys, isn't this great?
Everybody gets what they want.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people died, but
All right, so
Awen is gonna.
I will throw this out to you, Christy. I don't know how much Leaf like knows to do this, but like you can scry. You can just straight up cast scrying and see your brother right now if you want to. You have access to scrying. It's a druid spell. So I mean, like, I'm just letting you know, like, if your character understands they can do that, you might just right then go, 1 second.
Check.
yeah. Well,
you can also just like look anywhere in the world that you want to, as long as you're like aware of its existence. So you could literally just be like whoop, right above Failure and look at it. I can do it too, but it's a 5th level spell, and I blew mine for the day. Also, I don't know what's happening, so I think you can do it as well. I think everyone can do it except for A1.
Says the target has to make a wisdom saving throw.
They can willingly fail it. Also, I'm not sure what happens if they're dead. That's a DM call.
I'm just
You see a
open
shallow
ringing.
grave,
Just
yeah.
goes to voicemail.
Yeah, here lies. All right, you return to sender. You get.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
We're sorry. This life is not currently on this
soul
realm
is
anymore.
No longer in this realm anymore.
Okay.
Please hang up and scry again.
If we could cut to back inside the room, because I didn't leave it. These two just went out. I'm going to. I assume, Catan, you are right next to the bed. You're kneeling down towards the bed.
Yeah, I think I was just like sitting in a chair next to her, and when she said like I need some privacy, I'm like, of course, and I just sort of like
Back away an inch.
yeah, and just sort of like I'm not actually leaving.
I'm gonna
like sort of not. I'm there. I'm there.
I'm gonna come up to you and just put my hand on your shoulder and kneel down really quietly. Say a word, please.
Oh yes, of course. I can help you with that thing. As I look at her,
I
like,
just want to talk to you. Just come here.
I'll be right back. Right back.
No response.
Yeah. He walks over and gets out of earshot, but he's still looking at her.
Do you think what she's saying is true? I'm going to say this kind of quietly. I mean, I'm not really too concerned if she hears, but I'm trying to keep it private.
Okay.
Yeah, why
A whisper?
Why would she lie?
Do you think she may have imagined it, dreamt it? Maybe Glace put those memories in her head?
No, I don't think so. I think the situation is much more dire than we initially anticipated. I think Glace has been systematically wiping out our allies without our knowledge. And she's been using our friends to do it.
I mean, I don't think I need to tell you what this means to all of us if this is true.
It means that Glace is the enemy and she always has been.
I think it's a little more complicated than that.
I think it's that simple.
What did it take to get her back? What did it cost you? I just need to know if she's going to come along with us or if she's staying here. I just want to know. Because I don't think you're seeing this clearly. I understand, I think. I don't know if our friends will understand.
They don't need to.
Yes, they do. They do.
Listen, I didn't have any
You know
say in
how
it.
you know how long we were with the Giants? You know, we fought and bled and laughed and partied and
Yes, it was a
And I-
very,
and
it
I
was
drank-
an
and I drank-
insanely
and I
long
drank-
arc.
27 episodes.
You spent a long time with them.
27 long episode
We spent
arc.
a
It
lot of
should
time
have
in that
been-
long haul.
that was
gang.
It should have been two
back
arcs.
again in the long haul.
It should have been 2 arcs. We should be in arc 13 by now. I understand.
I think that was like 4 months.
Huh?
Okay, because I'm going to be honest. If those Giants are dead, I have complicated feelings about this. I know she was under a
Fine,
spell.
fine. What are you going to do? Right now,
I'm not
tell me,
gonna-
what are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything.
No, you're not. Neither are they, and neither am I, and neither is she. We're here.
I'm
This is-
just saying they might have complicated feelings about this,
And-
and you need to tell them. Make them understand.
What do you want me to tell them? What do you want me to tell? Look at
Tell
me
them.
and tell me.
Tell them what you gave up.
I didn't choose. It
I
was
know
not
that.
my decision.
You
I didn't.
still gave it up. Whether under duress or your choice, still a sacrifice. And by the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you couldn't do anything about it.
That's how it works.
I know that.
That's how everything works. You don't get anything for free. You always have to give something.
But we need our friends to understand. Because otherwise, this is going to drive a wedge. Because I don't know if you remember, but Leaf's brother is in failure.
I think you also might kind of forget that Awen was sort of the honorary leader of the Giants as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, you also forget that
Oh,
Catan rolled a 1
fuck, I
when it
forgot
came back.
about that.
Yeah,
don't
we
forget.
bonded with them quite a bit.
Yeah. Also, don't forget that
I have a
Catan-
necklace that I was.
That's
Yeah. Yep,
Now-
yep, yep.
Fuck, man.
No, I mean, and Catan
Yeah.
fought for
That
them
was
and
such a good
everything.
arc.
And
God.
Oh, I
and
had
he
that one
love
giant
that.
gave me
I
like
love
his
that
a
arc.
claw. I have a claw necklace from one of them too.
From
Yeah.
the, from
Amy
the one
and
that
I
died.
saved
Yep.
2 of the children.
Yep.
from
right.
from core. Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. I just
Anyway.
saw it.
Yeah. But also
And-
don't forget that Catan rolled a 1 when it came down to what does he think of giants when he first met them. So I think like all of that, he still has a lifetime of being told like, man, they're just, less than human. Not that he believes that, but I think that's still like deeply ingrained to him where he's just like, yeah, people die, like it's just kind of like that because we haven't experienced that yet. You know what I mean?
So what if something happened to Leaf's brother?
Yeah. And I think that he forgot and he gets a sickening look on his face.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. We don't know. He might have been underground.
We need to know. We need to know what happened there. I'm
Okay. All in due time. Okay. And within the next 5 minutes, sure. But let's not panic. Okay.
Oh no, that's yes.
Okay. We don't
I mean,
know.
I listen. I know, but thank you for making it clearer.
Right. More complicated.
Can we? We need to.
Yep.
And as he's saying this, he kind of keeps glancing over at Emmy. Any response from her? Has she heard any of this, or is she just like staring up at the sky?
She is just staring. You can see tears rolling down her face, but she no response to what you guys were just talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You keep an eye on Emmy because I think we both agree we need to do that, and I think our friends would agree with that too. I'm gonna go talk to our friends, and we're gonna talk about when we'll come back. Okay?
Yeah, and I think as Boral goes to leave, I think Catan like grabs him and kind of pulls him in. Like you need to remember it's not. That wasn't her.
Catan, I know that. I know that.
Please.
I know that, but sometimes you it's hard to separate the person from the act.
Okay.
You know, they know Emmy. This isn't a stranger to them. I'm just saying it's conflicted. Let me go talk to them real quick. Okay. You just stay right here. Keep an eye on her.
Okay. What is Awen and Leaf doing outside of the tower?
So how long did that conversation?
I think it all kind of happened simultaneously. I imagine.
Yeah, I think pretty much the second you walked out of the room, Boral
How long
walked
have we
over.
been gone? I guess.
Probably I would say like a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes at the most, if that.
Okay. So after we kind of have that realization outside, I'm gonna sit down and kind of just look. Are we outside in the snow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down in the snow and just like, I have to know. Just stay with me.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna draw a little circle in the snow around me and sit down and scry.
Okay. Can you give the
Mm-hmm.
real quick?
So it's going to be a check. So you can see or hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting a spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. So I think he would want to be observed. So I don't think if he could feel me trying to like find him.
He also
would
probably
feel-
doesn't have like insanely high will. He's not a high level adventurer, you know what I mean?
No, but I'm just saying like that's my kind of thought there. And obviously I know him very well. So it's going to be a...
See, that's where I think you make it out because he doesn't know you're casting the spell. It says if they know you're casting the spell, which they don't.
Right.
But the modifier should be pretty high because
Yeah,
it
The
says
other thing is
how
there's
well
a
do you know
whole
that you?
list of-
It's your brother.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
-5 if I know him. And then possession or garment would be -4 to him. So
You're just trying to find him though.
I'm trying to
I
find
think
him.
there's like a -10 or something.
If I have a body part, like a lock of hair, a bit of
You
nail.
probably don't have a piece of him.
No, I don't keep bits of my brother on
Go
me.
check Emmy real quick. She might.
Wait. Did he ever stay at the tower?
No.
Damn it. I was
Then
like,
Sven would have some hair.
Sven would have had a piece
Oh
of
no,
it.
trust me, I thought about that already when you said it. I was like, well, I can find Philippa pretty easy now.
Okay. So yeah, so it's going to be a wisdom saving throw, -5.
That is
And another
3.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
And another 2, since I know him.
Yeah, so that fails. So you succeed.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she can see him.
So on a successful
Okay.
Yeah, read the successful.
Yeah.
So on a successful save, the target isn't affected, and
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
that's
A
it.
fail. So fail.
On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see here through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet for the duration. A creature can see invisible objects, sees the sensor and luminous orb
Yeah.
around it.
basically you see him for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless you decide to stop
So
seeing
it's like
him.
I'm like a little spirit me, just like
yeah.
you.
So
there.
you feel your senses leave your body as you feel these senses like flying across the world as you finally get like pulled into a spot. And as you start to kind of open your eyes and look around, you see that you're in the town center of the Upper Fey Lair. And you see a bunch of figures in the town square. And at first, it's kind of blurry. It's like, after you like have something bright shine in your face, it kind of takes you a second. And as you look around, you notice that everyone's frozen. And as you continue to look through all of these frozen faces, you stop on your brother Holman's face, frozen and with a ice spear through his chest. I was. Now.
Okay, Leaf, can you feeble mind her again? This is too hard on me.
If you're sure.
No.